everyone, and welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show.
So funny, I was like super empowered. I don't think I could sleep.
Still follows the same rules, has the same characters and all that stuff,
Yes.
but it just tweaks it a little bit.
You're reading fantasy, and it's so grounded. It's so completely grounded in reality.
Rule clarification, if we both get it wrong, do we get bonus points?
Soldier Simmons, it is my pleasure to now pin you, raising you from the rank of soldier to dedicated.
That didn't happen in the books, but it was awesome.
I nailed it.
I nailed that.
I nailed it. Let me bring you comfort about Egwene. I know you haven't seen her in a month, but let me tell you this story about how badass she is right now.
That fight scene, my boy went through 5 daggers.
Everybody's flower is different. I think we learned that in the books. This is I think for me, top 5 moments ever on screen.
When I read it, I felt empowered. I felt called to action.
One of the best quotes in the whole series is when Gaul says, "Do you like to dance, Baron Ibarra?"
The Knights Who Say Chill.
AKA the band of really, really nice good guys.
Let a couple more drip on.
Are you dripping your chain everywhere?
I am.
Do you have a chaser?
Can I have a little bit of mine too?
Oh, no.
Yo, this is good.
Young people do like this now or something instead of this.
Oh, it's like this.
The heart emoji.
Don't jiggle.
It folds. I like the way you wiggle.
You
For
wiggle.
show. We're going to review the entirety of season 1 of the Wheel of Time. The whole thing. Finale of Rings of Power. Welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show! Hello. Welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show. We are changing things up a little bit in the stream, and by that I mean it's completely all behind the scenes, and the fact that we're live right now is a miracle. So give everyone a round of applause for, Streamlabs for not exploding. But if anything crazy happens during the stream, that's why. It's not my fault. Hi, everyone in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Today is a fun day. We are going to talk about the posters that were released by the Wheel of Time account after the little Easter egg thing that they had on WoT Wednesday last week. And we're going to speculate about season 2. And we're going to talk about what we think the release time is going to be based on what it says on the Prime Video app. So RIP to my sleep schedule. We're going to get all of that in today. But first, we're going to introduce ourselves as usual. We have another very special guest today. This is Alan from Wheel Reads podcast. Alan,
That way.
Alan, we usually let people introduce themselves. So why don't you just go and say whatever you want to say about your podcast, about any current projects you're working on, about literally whatever you want to talk about. Anything.
My name is Alan. I was born many, many years ago. And the whole life story now.
yeah, go. We're here.
Start all the way back in the beginning. So no, I run the Will Reads and the Cosmere Reads podcast, respectively. Everything reads, I guess. We've joked around about creating all sorts of other reads, but so those are our 2 main podcasts that we do. Both have first-time readers on them, either reading through Wheel of Time or through the Cosmere. The Will Reads has been around. I go on 4 years. How long since COVID started? I don't know.
It's been a long 2023.
It's been a long
COVID was
time.
2020. So
yeah, so we started January 2020. So
Wow.
we're almost at our so January this year will be 4 years. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so we started our 4th year.
Wow.
So it's fun. Chris and Ian are my 2 co-hosts. They're first-time readers. They've never read the series before, and I make them read at an extremely grueling slow pace. Where we've been reading for this long, and we are just about to record tomorrow the prologue to Winter's Heart. So if you know how slow this is, it's
ooh.
So yeah, and now I found 2 more of my friends that I equally torturing with Cosmere. So
Oh no.
we just I just convinced 2 other friends. I'm like, hey, you guys want to be tortured for the next couple of years? Or actually, that one's not even done. So for the next indefinitely,
Forever.
So forever.
Speaking of the Cosmere, there's always another secret. Am I right?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Kritter.
Yeah, we
sorry,
that
go
one. We just finished Mistborn Final Empire.
Perfect.
And we've recorded our first 2 episodes of Well of Ascension. But They've not been released yet because I've just been busy with life, and we'll get back on a regular release schedule. Maybe, I don't know. We're kind of chaotic and do whatever. We just have to have fun.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, for sure.
Exactly.
Well, we're very super excited to have you here. Tavern, what was it that you were about to say?
I was going to say, for our off-season weeks, I haven't read the Cosmere.
Wow, so we're just going to take Alan's idea
No, we're
and
not going to take
just
it.
completely steal it?
I'm not going to say that.
Go
I'm
for
just
it.
saying, if you ever want to question
world-
me like you did with New Spring, we could do that.
The world needs more Cosmere content out there. I mean, there's a lot, but there's not a lot. Like, not nearly as much as Wheel of Time content.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it deserves, the world deserves lots of Cosmere, because Cosmere is great.
Cosmere
I
is
love
great.
Cosmere.
And this year is the year of Sanderson also, so we're getting new
Yeah.
Cosmere as,
So I
you
keep
know, quarterly.
my dueling cane on me at all times, just in case someone breaks in. You know.
Oh, no.
Nice. You'll be extra safe with the dueling cane.
Exactly.
All right, Tavern, why don't you introduce yourself briefly, and then I will. And then we'll
Hola.
dive into the topic at hand.
Hola. Yo me llamo Tavern. That doesn't-
Mr. Fluent in Spanish. Let's pick it up a little bit.
All right, Tavern Tavern here. I do TikTok sometimes. I do a lot of merch. So I'm on Redbubble, TeePublic, and Zazzle. Zazzle's where you're going to find all the Wheel and Chill stuff. Nights Who Say Chill, Jessica Squid Eyes, Kingdom of Squee, and Tavern Arcade. Redbubble is pretty much all Wheel of Time. And TeePublic, I have some odds and ends for Marvel and some other stuff in there for designs. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter.
All over the place. Just
Blue
everywhere.
Sky, Threads, all Tavern Tavern. There you go.
Okay.
Amazing. Look at that.
Cool.
Brand, what's it called? Continuity, just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yeah, everywhere.
Random Noman has a really good point. Tavern, if you start reading the Cosmere, you're going to need to reserve some tattoo mileage.
Yes. Good
Possibly.
point.
I think I mean right above the beard since I'm not allowed to
There's
shave.
plenty right
I mean,
here.
There's plenty right here.
spoilers, but there are certain characters that if you want to get your around your eyes tattoo, that is actually appropriate.
Something to
Although you will not be
consider.
that great of a guy.
Oh yeah, don't forget.
So you're saying I'd be on par with myself. That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So you can get some face tattoos. Should be good.
Okay, well, we'll keep that one in the back burner. Tavern's new tattoo possibilities. All right, so I am Kritter XD. I do a lot of Wheel of Time, sci-fi, fantasy TikToks, and this is my channel that you're on right here. And if you're not subbed yet, I would ask that you please sub because it's super helpful. And I'm just creeping up slowly and feeling good about it. I'm Egwene Alvear on Twitter. I have an awesome Discord that you should join, and I'm on Instagram and all the social medias because I have a problem. And yeah, so for the most part, I'm Kritter XD or Kritter_XD, and other than on Twitter where I'm Egwene. So yes, that's me. Oh, and I have merch on Redbubble. This is one of my merch things. I do Cosmere, mainly Wheel of Time, but also Cosmere, Lord of the Rings. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it so far. Yes, so we're here to talk about the Wheel of Time, but before we do, I would like to remind everyone, even though this weekend we absolutely slayed in the fundraising for this particular cause, I'm very proud of what we did this weekend on the Wheel Takes page. But collectively, as a group of Wheel of Time content creators, we raised more than $10,000 for the Entertainment Community Fund this weekend, which was incredible. But if you happen to miss that, or you find $10 on the ground and want to put it towards a good cause, the link in the description of this video supports the Entertainment Community Fund, which goes toward creatives that are currently out of work right now because of the corporate greed and the fact that the writers and actors are on strike right now fighting for their livelihood. So if you didn't already spend a bunch of money this weekend on the fundraiser, which if you did, thank you so much, consider donating and keep them in mind while this is happening. Okay. Now it's time to talk about the posters that got released. Actually, you know what? I feel like maybe before we talk about the posters, we should talk about this release time because it's like, it's so. Alan, have you heard? Because I know you're not as much on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I usually am all over Twitter. Recently, I've been going through personal stuff in life, but I did see something about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. And I didn't see what time zone that was. If that was Eastern time 3 a.m. or if that was Pacific time. It doesn't matter.
Eastern.
Eastern 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I don't sleep anyway, so I was like, okay,
so you're fine.
Yeah. I have like I'm horrible about. Actually, I've gotten a lot better recently sleeping, but like for years, I don't sleep. So yeah.
So you're not worried about it, okay? Because
I'll stay up and I'll just chuck a bunch of Red Bulls or something like that and say screw my heart and just keep going. Yeah.
Screw my heart. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. Tavern, what's your plan for watching it? Are you gonna stay up?
Okay. So I was going to invite some people over.
Oh, for the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had some people, lined up, and I said, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and we were talking about it, and then that news came out about the indictment for the release time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And I can't. No, yeah. I don't know if I'm staying the hell up or if I'm just gonna wake up super early the next morning and watch it, because by 3 a.m. I'm 2 gummies in and I'm out. I'm gonna tell you right now. I am out.
So is that 3 a.m. like the first in the morning or the first like? So
no, it's
the
3 a.m.
3 a.m. on the
September
1st. So Friday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I'm getting back that Thursday, the 31st, from vacation.
Yeah.
So I will have spent all day long in the sun.
So you're gonna be rearing to go.
No, I'm gonna be exhausted. We are going on vacation that whole week. Next week. Yeah, next week. With 8 kids under the age of 5.
Wow.
So
wow.
I think I'll be exhausted. I probably will not watch it.
That's insane.
I'll be dead.
I don't plan to watch it at 3 a.m. I do reaction videos, and so I will not be like in the right frame of mind, I don't think, for that. Mm-hmm. And so I think my plan for this whole season, assuming 3 a.m. is what actually happens, because the tweeter of chaos had some weird ambiguous tweet whenever people were complaining about it with like oddly capitalized letters. And so now people are like, oh, maybe that's like worst case scenario and it'll come out way earlier. We'll see. But so assuming it is actually 3 a.m. Eastern time, I will be sleeping.
Yeah.
But waking up early so that before work I can shoot a reaction video, edit it, post it, and then start work.
For episode 1 or for the first 3?
For all of them. So for
maybe they're doing like a Disney move where they're saying a release date, and then like Ahsoka, they're just gonna like, psych, we're gonna release a day early.
Oh god, can you imagine the scramble? Have we seen Kevin's tweets the last few minutes? Oh my gosh, does he have a wild theory about it? Because I'm gonna read it right now. Bless Kevin. Let's see, Kevin.
If it deals with Trolloc nipples, I don't know.
It's not all about Trolloc nipples. Come on.
No, it's about Trolloc.
Kevin's tweets. They must have been replies. Wait, what? SIEB upside down in calculator lingo would be 8315-831 at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. what, Kevin? But no, I prefer that for sure. Can you imagine?
I saw that post and I thought he was drinking.
Sometimes
so I don't know.
Sometimes the wild speculation does what it. Yeah, it's, I don't know.
I'm not knocking him. It was a weird tweet.
It's tricky. It's a tricky thing. So yeah, we can all hope that it's not going to come out super, super late. But if it does, I'm ready. If it does, I wake up early, I do my reaction videos, and then I have my work day. Except for on the 1st, I asked off, so that I'll have all day to bask in it. And then
you're saying that Kevin thinks it's 7 p.m. the night before, which was what happened last year or last season, was 7 p.m. the night before.
Yeah.
But
wait, why does it say 5? 8:31 at 5?
I don't know.
Is that later? Like what tweet?
Maybe his 5 o'clock his time.
Oh, maybe.
It might be his time, so I don't know.
Which would be 7, like if he's Pacific. I actually don't know what time zone he is.
Yeah.
Kevin, if you're here, explain your theory.
He's on vacation. He's in Florida.
Oh, that's
he's on the
right.
East Coast.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, enjoy your vacay. So basically, I will watch in the morning, and then for the premiere itself, I'm having people over on Friday night. So I'm very glad that I didn't pick Thursday, because I kept asking for the time for that reason, because I wanted to know. Like, I didn't want to plan a party and then be like, oh, sorry, the episodes actually aren't going to be out yet. So
are they going to do like an official premiere on Friday night?
No, and usually like official premieres happen like the week before or whatever.
It's weird that they didn't really do anything this time.
Yeah, they didn't do any pre-screening. I didn't see.
Well, I feel like the premiere was never going to happen because of the strikes.
Yeah.
So
that's a given. Yep.
So, yeah. Anyways, August 31st, I'm going to be waiting until someone comes home. Oh, yeah. Some people have to wait for other people.
Yeah, because Amazon sometimes does those, like moving some movie theaters out. I know they did it for Rings of Power too, because I went to that one.
Yeah.
For before it came out, because it was local.
I wonder if that's for like
just season ones.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about.
Because they did it for the Wheel of Time all over the place.
All over the world, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was so cool. Anyways, okay, so how does everyone in the chat, I'm curious, feel about the release time? Are we upset? Are we like, I wasn't gonna watch it till Friday anyways? What are we talking about? Let's see. Dana Lou, who says, I'm upset because I'm traveling to watch with my daughter, so I probably will be watching at 9 a.m. Central Time on Friday and missing the YouTube live streams until at least 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm curious if there are going to be like during the day live streams. Like that would be, I mean, I'm not, I feel like
you think Dusty Wheel's doing that?
Usually they do like right.
They go hard.
Yeah.
They go hard.
Maybe. Landfierce Bow, I'm retired. Doesn't matter. Nice.
Yeah.
Happy for you. Oh my gosh, something just happened. Mike Smith, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. You're a goat. Appreciate you. I need to move the alert box to in front of everything. That was not far enough up. There we go. If they did intentionally to accommodate fans across the world, then I think I can be a good sport. The thing is like somebody did a map of like, okay, when is prime time? Like you know, what regions of the world are in prime time at 3 a.m. Eastern Time? And it's literally like the ocean for the most part, you know, and parts of Asia.
It's Madagascar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know that was the plan. I'm not sure what the plan is. I've got my fingers and toes crossed that it comes out earlier. But
I think it's that, like I said, last time it was coming out at 7 p.m. the day before. And I just don't think they want it out that early. I mean, that's why I don't like it.
That's prime time. Why would they not?
Because why would they do something that everybody wants?
They are chaotic after all. Australia. Yeah. Oh, okay. So is it prime time in Australia also? So I'm proud of you if that's true. I'm happy for you.
It'd be 3 p.m. Oh no, it's not 12 hours. It's a little over 12 hours. No, it would be like Fiji.
New Zealand and Japan is what Fudgy Vump.
They're just going after that audience. They're going after that New Zealand, that Kiwi, Japan audience.
You know what?
They're trying to lock in.
I'm sure their marketing team has a reason. Or whoever makes that decision.
Sure.
Maybe they have a reason.
I got it. I figured it out.
Oh,
okay. A dartboard.
So the Shanshan is supposed to be American. Or from the Americas.
Oh, so they're...
And so, therefore, we're already kind of a big deal, so they're shifting it to give other
I'm sorry, did you just call a Shanshan a big deal? I thought you were going to be like, so we're the bad guys, and therefore our time zones don't matter.
They're a big deal.
If we're the Shanshan, we're the bad guys.
I'm okay being a Shanshan.
7 p.m. for New Zealand. Okay, so, like, part of this makes sense. Like, if it is, like, Australia, New Zealand, then, like, we've got, you know, Maddie and Zoe's people over there watching, so you know, like, it works for them. That's exciting. Okay, so let's talk about the posters. Speaking of Zoe,
posters,
boop. Oh my gosh, it's all still working now. Let me mark it so you guys can see it. I know this new thing that I'm doing requires me to do extra stuff, but that's okay.
You need a mod. You need like an active mod to do things for you.
I don't know if the mod can do what I'm doing right here, but that didn't take
I think
long.
they can if you add them to your team, I think.
Yeah.
On Streamlabs? Huh.
I don't know.
The more you know.
You'd have to look.
I never use Streamlabs, so I don't know.
Okay. Either way, like, that took me 2 seconds, so I'm not that mad about it.
Cool.
Not bad.
Assuming you guys can see the poster.
I can see it.
Okay, so word on the street is, by the way, this is one of the posters that Alan has seen, but Alan hasn't seen all the posters. So we are
I don't know if I have.
Okay.
I don't know if I have. So there
Okay.
might be surprises. It might be like, oh, I've seen that one. Oh, I've seen that one. Okay, I've seen them.
All right. Well, there's a chance.
There's a
for a
chance.
live reaction from
There
Alan
might
of the
be.
Wheel Reads to a poster. Not this poster, because he's seeing this poster. So let's talk about it. This poster.
Yeah.
First impressions. What was the thing that drew your eye to this one, Alan?
You're asking me to remember when this came out, what my first thought was.
A whole 5 days ago.
The whole 5... Dude, there's so much has happened in 5 days.
Okay.
Let's
What
see.
now draws your eye on the poster?
Okay, this is better. You know, the fire weaves from Leandrin. You know, that's the first thing that sticks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Nynaeve and Novice White. Obviously, I guess this is hinting to, you know,
Wait, let's establish spoiler levels. Sorry, like I put the banner on the side. The stream contains spoilers.
I said it in the chat earlier, but
okay, yeah. So usually, whenever we're talking about the show, we say that we are going through the Dragon Reborn, and if we go, and then if we go further than that, we will warn you explicitly.
Okay.
So that's the plan. So Alan, please
Sure.
continue.
Well, everything I was about to talk about was from the Great Hunt.
I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
Except for when Batman comes in later books. That's a whole.
We don't
other
talk
thing.
about it. It's spoilers. Wow. What did I just say?
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. So yeah. I guess alluding to the. I'm assuming that Leandrin's still going to be the one to kidnap the girls, and I guess Nynaeve going and being somewhere around that. You know, because it's around the testing, around all
was
that.
it really kidnapping though?
Yeah.
It was like a field trip.
I mean, that's yeah. I would say it's kidnapping. I
Yeah,
mean, like if my teacher says like, "Hey, let's go on this field trip," and then we get to like somewhere and they pull over in the dark woods, and like, "Here are these guys you're gonna go with now." That's kidnapping.
Yeah, that's kidnapping. It is.
That's trafficking, actually.
That's all. Well,
Not
call it what
kidnapping,
you want.
Trafficking is
Semantics
a
at this
form of
point.
kidnapping.
Yeah, semantics. At this
So, anyways, let's not talk about that anymore. Jesus. Yeah. So we got.
This stream got dark fast.
I know,
so
like, guys, come on. I mean, I guess it makes sense because Leandrin is on the screen and she does engage in some nefarious, evil activity.
Misunderstood activity. All right.
Misunderstood. Okay, here we are.
Wow.
I am
Apologists.
We're right back.
I am a dark friend.
We're right
Oh,
back.
you're a dark friend. That's right.
Yeah, you forgot that part.
Okay, yeah, I did forget about that.
Forget that.
That's funny. Okay, so I find it interesting that like the pairings for all of these posters, and Leandrin and Nynaeve being one of the pairings. To me, I'm just thinking, obviously, Nynaeve goes on the trip with Egwene and Leandrin, as far as we know. At least she does in the books. We also got that scene from one of the teasers where Nynaeve and like Leandrin was training Nynaeve. So I wonder if they continue their like testy relationship that we saw in season 1, like kind of extensively, if they're going to be like a pairing that we see a lot. Tavern, do you have any predictions as to like if this pairing on the poster is like significant of, you know, an extensive relationship in the show?
Yeah, actually, several things. One, Nynaeve is in Novice White. She doesn't have her cuff colors, which is interesting.
Okay.
Two,
I just saw white, and
no, you were right. She is in Novice White. And the other stuff that we've seen on her cuffs, they have like color weaves or waves or whatever, to let us know that she's accepted at that point. It's also interesting that Leandrin seems to be channeling spirit. I think is yellow spirit.
I think air is. I think we've determined that air is yellow.
What
But this
was white?
also
White
could
is
be.
spirit.
This could be fire. It looks kind of orange.
It
to
could
me.
be, but if it has to do with pairing them from the scene that we've seen, because we know that we saw Leandrin hit Nynaeve with something like in the torso area.
Yeah.
And Nynaeve exploded with air and shot her and stuck her to the wall, right?
Yeah.
So maybe there's that connection, and that's what they're trying to tell us, which is kind of cool. But either way, I think they're going to spend some time together for sure. primarily because Leandrin's really interested in Nynaeve because she's so powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, Megan Pryor in the chat saying the same thing. She thinks Leandrin is going to take special interest in her
She's
training.
copying me.
She's copying you. Yeah, definitely. Like preemptively copying you. For sure. Also, Jessica said, I thank you for becoming a bestie. Appreciate you.
Yeah, her belt does look cool as shit.
Yeah, I like her outfit. The clothes, like they are
like
a
a mountie.
sleigh. A mountie.
She looks like a mountie.
Okay. Absolutely.
Going Canadian-esque.
Yeah,
You know,
she's a Canadian. Canadian.
Okay. Hey, our blight friends. Don't be mean to them.
I like the Canadians.
You're calling Canada the blight?
The blight. Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
As far as regionally, fine, I guess.
It is the blight.
I guess that's true. Let's see. Yeah, she's I can't wait to see them. I feel like a lot of the plots that we're like ready to see, you know, based on the trailer and stuff, are Egwene with the Shan-Chan. We're super curious about what's going on with Matt. We want Perrin with his wolfiness to come out. Rand and Celine has everybody's eyebrows raised. Yeah. Nynaeve is the one where it's like, okay, so we know she's getting her test, and that's gonna be sick. But then what? You know, like is she gonna do a rescue mission like in the books, or what's the vibe? Alan,
do you think the
thoughts?
test is going to have all 3 parts, or do you think it's just going to be just one part for sake of cutting for time and Hollywood magic, which is what normally happens? Like similar to the Harry Potter, where they had like a million different visions and just like do 3 instead. Like,
yeah, I mean they
like,
do have.
This just be like one thing, and it's just going to be kind of.
Maybe.
I mean, let's be honest.
You mean like, okay, so when you're saying Harry Potter, you're talking about how they had all of these side plots and all this stuff, but they stuck to the main one.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what
well,
you're
like
talking about?
in the books, you know, they go in, come back out, go back in,
Yeah, of
come
course.
back out, go. And I just don't think they're going to do that on screen. And I know we're talking about posters, but I just don't think they.
No, I think they're going to truncate that quite a bit.
They do have 3.
They do
3 arches, but like
maybe
people
they just
have
do it really
said
fast and cut like her coming out, splash of water, back in.
people have said that the arches almost look like broken in places.
Some of them. Yeah.
So maybe like, you know, it's going to be we're cutting this for time,
Well,
but actually the arches are broken. So
there
it's
was
not
one.
Or
that.
do they break because of the dream triangle? And that's
That was Egwene though. So
Yeah.
but.
Well, I mean, we talked about this before, and people were saying that, okay, so there's 3 arches. One of them is perfect. One of them has got, the top is broken in the center, and then the other one has this weird shape at the top. And they were thinking past, present, future. And so the broken one might be the past because it's a relic or whatever. The future one might be the one that's kind of curved at the top or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's possible. I don't know what we're going to see. I mean, the one shot that we saw of Nynaeve doing her explosion, in what we know, well, there were several times. There was the one where she was in front of like a barn or something. It looked like she was in Emmons Field.
That looked like a test to me.
Right, and then we had the big explosion, and that turned into the Trollocs standing there, which was the first test, if I'm not mistaken. When she went through the first one, it was Agenor and the Trollocs and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that was the first or was it the third?
I just got an idea that I thought was just really interesting.
Yeah.
So spoilers to the Memory of Light, so in case you don't listen to
Holy
this.
shit.
Okay, hold on.
Everyone, stop. It's Memory of Light spoilers.
Hey,
wow.
Hey, right. Go get a drink or something real quick.
Yeah.
Alan's lost his mind.
For a minute, I'll put my hand down when we're done spoiling. So if you want to mute, then
if you want to mute right now, this is actually
you have a
what
visual
if
aid.
they change it for the future one, where like what could be type thing, and we get Darth Nynaeve.
Darth Nynaeve.
From the Visions from Memory Light when Nynaeve's like, darkfriend. You know? Oh.
Okay, that wasn't as spoilery as I expected.
It wasn't as spoilery as expected, but
that sounds more like wishful thinking.
Because you
on
see
your
her
part.
with Leandrin, and I was like, ooh, what if you get evil darkfriend?
I mean, pairing her with Leandrin does kind of like make, raise eyebrows, although I don't think that's going to be the suggestion. Okay, I'm putting my hand down now.
That's Alan's wishful thinking. He wants her to be a darkfriend so bad.
I do.
I'm gonna go ahead and lay down a bet that we're gonna get all 3 rings, and they're just gonna be brief. Because I would like to see the third. Yeah. I would like to see the one in Eamon's Field. The one I could get rid of is the one with Agenor, personally.
Because clearly we're not gonna get him in the show, so they could totally cut that out.
Or they could combine it with the Eamon's Field one, because that one was more like of a heartbreaking situation, you know, like a stressful, like, this is my nightmare as a leader of this town, but in what we've seen, like, she has Trollocs there, presumably, if that is Eamon's Field. So maybe Anthea Proudfoot, my pleasure. I've never done this before, but it's a good idea. The hand thing for spoilers. To just mute it and then we'll come back. Okay, so all 3 would be good for television, Megan Pryor. I agree. I agree. I think and they could literally they could be her cuts of a given episode 1, episode 2, whatever, and like that's it, and it could be 2 minutes apiece, and then we move on. You know, it's amazing to me how, like, certain scenes in television, they feel so impactful, but if you look at the runtime of them, it's like a minute and a half or something wild. But anyways, so any further thoughts about the Leandra Nynaeve poster before we move on?
I'm really curious. I mean, about the novice white that she's wearing. Either they didn't, I don't know. I'm a little confused in that, because I'm gonna assume what did they say? What episode did they say that shot was from? When we got the stills before.
What shot?
The one with Nynaeve where she had the.
Oh, I believe that's like episode 3 or something.
3. So we're definitely gonna get.
Her test is probably episode 1 or 2.
1 or 2, for sure.
So.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's move on. We're gonna go here first, and then we're gonna switch. Which Alan, say a character. We'll do their poster.
You want to say a random character?
Pater.
No, Moraine.
Moraine. Okay, let's do it. Pulling it up, switching back, and then I will show you. This is so good. I'm so good at this game.
Mom and Dad are coming on the screen now.
Mom and Dad. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we've got Moraine and Lan. I found the composition of this poster to be one of the more fascinating elements for it.
Got Zaddy Lan.
Zaddy Lan, back to everyone turned around, real dramatic.
Smoldering.
Yeah.
Smoldering.
Yeah. The poster that I put myself into, I had to keep him. I thought, like, it would be way easier if I just put myself on the little frame that Kevin made. But then I was like, but what about Lan? You know? So I kept it because it's amazing and I love it. First of all, Moraine's dress, incredible. She's the only one facing square to the camera.
Yeah.
Major main character energy. Which I know is going to make so many people mad. Probably, already has made
they're losing their
so many people mad that she's got such main character energy. Alan, favorite thing about this poster?
She is the biggest name they have built. Favorite thing about this poster?
Or least favorite thing?
Lan. I already said it. Yeah, Lan.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Moraine's awesome too, but Lan's the man.
Lan is the man.
Or we get more butt rock? I mean, do we need more butt rock?
I mean,
we get his chest.
Shirtless Lan.
Yeah, we get shirtless Lan.
So
episode 1 too.
Yeah. True.
Right up front.
And there is a scene where he uses 2 swords, because he said that in an interview in the first season that he said he shot a scene where I take 2 swords. And
he did.
They showed it. They showed it in the trailer. In the clip
where
he does that backflip.
Everything was so
thing.
fast, and I didn't watch any of the breakdowns.
No,
I watched it like 10 times, but
it was
still
great.
like in my ADHD. I'm like, what just happened? Okay, cool. That looked awesome.
Yeah. Fudgy Vump says, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's interesting how the clue was entirely land focused. So yeah, the way these came out, in case you missed it on WoT Wednesday, was the various country Prime Video accounts tweeted out like a little riddle on this background, and it was in the old tongue. So, you know, the scholars were the ones who figured this out. and yeah, you had to kind of narrow, and it was, I believe, Lan and Moraine's was all about Lan. It was about like one of the people in Winespring and somebody else.
Well, it said It said she follows, or the follower of I can't remember what the she was a poet in Shinar, or
Right.
and so the follower of that person, and Edine.
Yeah,
Aideen?
which is somebody Lan was with as a kid, right? In New Spring.
Yeah. So basically, and talked about the teachings or something, but both are teachers or whatever. Edain, Megan says. So basically, what I got from that was Moraine was a big fan of that particular poet. Lan, or Edain refers to Lan, and basically, how he grew up or whatever. And the fact that they're both teachers, but they teach differently. Immediately I was like, oh, they're talking about Moraine and Lan and how they're both teaching Rand, but they have different ways of teaching him. So that's what I got out of it.
Yeah. Max Silva's got an interesting point. This might indicate some extensive New Spring flashbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, we already got a Moraine Swan flashback in the trailer, so you could be right.
Oh, it would be cool to see Moraine just totally messing with Lan.
That would be fun.
That'd be hilarious.
Dumping a lake on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Spoilers for New Spring. Sorry.
Spoilers for New Spring.
Well, I guess I'm considering New Spring to be like,
yeah,
book number 0.
Yeah, people
but
don't usually read it that order, though.
No, they don't.
That's not how you
I mean, I guess technically, because time is a wheel, I always read it last, actually, which can also be interpreted as first.
Yeah,
I
like
definitely
my
read
first
it
time readers
last.
have not read it.
Real, yeah. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have him read it again. I like to read it at the end, so
We're doing it after Winter's Heart,
nice.
before Crossroads. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
The cool thing about this poster, and so there's going back and forth in the chat there, that like Megan was saying that he's got his back turned away from her or whatever. Then Oliver's was like, no, he's watching her back. That's how I took it. It's not so much that there's a rift between them. There's not. He's literally watching her back because she can't sense things anymore. She doesn't have that protection. So he's, in the poster, it's a very protective stance. I don't think that there's granted, it shows in the trailers that they're disagreeing. I'm assuming on Rand, but I think that he's literally like, his protection of her has gone even higher because they don't have that connection.
Yeah, some of the press junket interviews really suggested there would be a rift between them.
Really?
Yeah.
It might be about Rand, but I don't think this is what this is.
Well, no,
but...
I don't think it's necessarily about Rand. I think it's that their relationship dynamic has necessarily changed because their bond is either severed or masked.
Right.
And they can't unmask it / unsever it in the present moment. So from what my guess is that Moraine does kind of push him away, like she seems really depressed, right? Like you can see her in the cold water, just like crying. And she knows that, well, maybe she knows, that he has a thing for Nynaeve, and she might just think like, I'm lost. And why do you need to be with me? Like, that's what I'm assuming. Also, in the poses here, you say that he's watching her back, but he's literally kind of like side-eyeing her. If he was actually watching her back, he'd be looking elsewhere, right? Not at her. So,
or trying to keep his eyes on every direction at once. But
what would be the perfect soundtrack for this picture? Like, what song would you? And why is it time after time?
What's the song that's like? I've made a mistake. Oh, God, what is it's like an emo song. Shit. I can't think of it. It's fine. Why could this happen to me? I've made a mistake. Life moves on. Somebody help me out, please. I know it's terrible singing.
Please, keep singing.
No, like I'm just giving you snippets of the lyrics so you can Google it for me, by God, because I can't freaking do it. Anyways. Yeah, I think the body, as a body language expert, as a as an absolutely not real body language expert, I say there's a rift, and that's what's happening. So, anyway.
I like her pose. Her pose is very. It's different. Like her arms are sticking out like this, you know, and she's kind of. It's just a weird. Just maybe it's the outfit.
Yeah,
I think it's.
But she's standing oddly.
It's like that
shoulder pads.
Motivational speaker that's like, you know, take up space,
speaker.
mountain pose. I can't remember who that
No,
is.
mountain pose. No, I get you.
But like, yeah, they're like take up space when you're standing, like spread your legs apart, kind of spread your arms apart.
Make yourself look big.
That's like a thing.
Yeah.
Like increases your confidence. So maybe this is her trying to appear confident when she is in fact not confident.
Also, how you act around bears. So just
Noted. Okay, except you're a dark friend, so are you telling me the exact wrong thing?
Oliver's saying defiant pose.
Defiant pose, yeah.
Defiant pose. Yeah, exactly. She's just kind of like.
Well, she did that in that clip too, right? When she's walking through what I'm thinking, I guess, is the four gate or whatever, and she's walking very slowly. She's in a very, you know, stiff walking manner. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Her hair is different. Kind of.
Is that a hair or is that hood?
That's hair.
Are you sure? I'm just asking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a wig.
You can't tell on the other picture.
But wig
Whatever.
equals hair. So, yes, that is hair. All right. Cat crosses the courtyard. No, I think I would call it more like defiant mountain pose. She's meeting her challenges head on. Exactly. All right. So any other thoughts about this one before we move on? This one was the first one that dropped. So once again, signaling that Rosamund Pike is everything.
Team hair for life.
Team hair. No. Honestly, now I'm like, okay, which one am I? No, yes, I'm Team Hood.
Team Hood.
I know. I'm Team Hood, and I stand by that. Okay.
No, nothing else. Nothing else.
Nothing else about this one. We move on. All right.
move
Tavern,
on.
saying a. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
my
your
gosh.
song.
Untitled by Simple Plan. Sunflowers to die. If you. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. If you had. Yes. You're incredible. Kitty crosses the kitchen. Yeah. Thank you. That was gonna bother me so much. All right, so we are moving on. Tavern. What poster do you want to look at next?
Oh, I'm gonna do some fan service.
Okay.
Matt and Min.
Literally, I'm not joking. My cursor was on Matt and Min. I'm 100% not lying to you right now. What a weird coincidence. Okay, we're doing this.
I'm psychic. Did you know that?
I mean, kind of feels like it. Kind of feels like it a bit. Okay, Matt and Min. First of all, Alan, have you seen this?
I have seen this one. Yeah, I
Okay.
think I've seen them all, actually.
Stop saying that. We're getting live reactions from Alan.
Yes, I've never seen this one. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Okay, nice. I love that. I love that reaction from you. Okay, so standout things in this one, Tavern. What if you can recall 5 days ago? What was the thing that jumped out at you about this poster?
Dominatrix Min.
Yeah, the clothes.
Oh, she looks amazing.
Okay.
I can't talk about Matt's clothes. They're the same.
They are the same.
They are the same. There's something different about his face, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't put my finger on.
Uh,
No, this looks. It's really cool that they put both of them together because they're both kind of at present. They're both odd people out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Matt's doing is on his own kind of thing.
Okay.
And we saw Min take off on her own.
yeah.
I depending on where Min ended up, right after episode 8, because she just jumped on the back of a wagon and was gone, right? We don't know where she ended up. I also dig the tattoos on her chest, which are interesting because I had not noticed those before. I don't think did they show any tattoos on her in season 1?
Not that I recall.
I don't recall them either, but it's kind of cool because it kind of reminds me of Swan in a way, but they're different. These are very like linear and dots. They're I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but they're not like what she had, which is cool. But I love her outfit. Her hair seems
we lost
longer.
Alan. Oh shoot. He just
Did we?
ran. Is he on yours still?
He's still there.
Okay. I must have unshared him somehow. One moment. Boop. Come on back. Yep, I unshared you somehow. Not sure how I did it, but I did it. You're back, though.
It was your fault.
It was my fault.
I would say it's Critter's fault.
It's me.
Like,
I said something would happen, and I feel like as far as bad things go, that wasn't so bad.
This is a minor
problems, but I moved into a different room that like my router is right there behind me. So
Nice.
like it's as close as you can get without being hardwired, which I'm probably gonna even hardwire just to make sure my internet doesn't go out.
Yeah.
Unless I forget to pay the Verizon bill, which I can.
True. Also, before we continue, I just want to say that Joe Perry and Random Noman had a very similar idea at a very similar time. Though Joe Perry is showing up first on mine. Dominatrix.
Oh,
Dominatrix.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I was gonna comment on Matt's poor posture.
Okay.
You know, he's a little slouchy boy here. And then it could be still effects.
Well,
if he has been fully healed, we don't know. I'm speculating.
No, you're not off because that's how he was. At the end of the last season, the actor was portraying him in the same kind of humped over style. So I'm glad that continuity is still there. It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard for an actor to pick up where another actor left off.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
I'm see
excited.
An article from one of the press junket things. First of all, I did a TikTok about this because the headline was so inflammatory. It was like, Donald Finn, Matrim Cawthon actor, admits that the Wheel of Time Season 2 character portrayal deviates from Robert Jordan's novels.
It was worse. The headline was worse than that.
It was. I can't even fully...
I can't remember what the headline was. It was bad. It was just like... But then you read the article, and that's not what he said at all.
Not
at
all.
Clickbait.
He does say that, like, the moment that he picks Matt up is in a moment of recovery or transition, and that's why Rafe kind of told him, like, this is the perfect time.
They said betrayal of the books is what the headlines... I think that's what the headline said. And then you read the quote, and he's like, that's not what he says at all.
It's really not. It's so frustrating. Actually, like, the reason
Barney Harris, speaking of old Mats, he was in the news either today or yesterday.
For what?
Apparently he issued a cease and desist or something like that to some content creators about rumors that they spread. Like, let me see if I find the article.
That'd be interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, his lawyer team said something about like how there were rumors about because he didn't get vaccinated, and he said that wasn't the case, and he actually had like I don't want to go as far as lawsuit, but there was a new article. I read it this morning.
Okay, I'll be looking up that because I'm curious.
Yeah,
I haven't received a cease and desist for what it's worth. So.
Yeah, like basically people saying rumors about him because of COVID, because he didn't get the COVID vaccination, and he pointed out, he says, well, the vaccine wasn't even out when we were still filming. So, but I read a whole article about it this morning. I was like, oh, he's back in the news. So yeah, breaking news from Alan that doesn't really remember the whole article because I read it really quickly this morning while getting ready for work.
Thank you, Alan. I didn't know.
I've got the article up.
Oh, okay. Well, feel free to read.
Issued legal complaints. Yeah, to squash. There he is. It's from 2
the
weeks
Wheel
ago.
of Time Star issued legal complaints to quash misinformation about why he left, and it goes on.
Do we know who he sued? Of course, I'm here for the tea. Like, I want to know who he's mad about.
I mean, I can bring it up, but hold on.
I have it up right now. So he, nothing less rumors spread on certain sites online. Now Redditor Alternative City 138.
Oh, there it is.
Has found to record a legal complaint that Harris issued to Google, asking that pages that spread false rumors be removed from Google. So he filed a legal complaint to Google. Saying that they file like a little like blurb at the bottom of any page that spreads false
misinformation.
Misinformation.
Wow.
You know, like the stuff that Musk is getting now when he tries to tweet
Alan,
something.
or Tavern, will you throw the link into the chat? I don't know if you'll be able to. I know Tavern should be able to post
It's on winteriscoming.net.
Hold on.
Pretty easy to find then.
All right, link is there.
There it is. Have at it, fam.
There you go.
Wow, breaking
Don't do it
news.
right now. We're in the middle of a show.
Breaking news. It's only from 2 weeks ago, though, and I just saw it.
Don't say that, Alan. It's breaking news.
Okay, breaking news.
I didn't know about it. I'm so curious.
I just saw this morning. Like, I was literally like, oh, this is weird. The algorithm finally caught up to me.
I apologize if this is old news for everyone else. Then that I was like,
somebody
tell
said
me
that
about
article
it.
is over a month old, and Google was one of the people he sued.
So I mean, it makes sense.
That's probably why I didn't
lady.
see it till now. Is because Google's blocking it because they're in suit. So
that's what it sounds
like.
like.
No, you're not going to see an article suing us.
That's hilarious.
So That's not a new art. Y'all, like, okay, fine. I didn't know about it.
Hey,
Was
I
she
heard
wearing
about
an
this
apron?
morning. All right.
Sorry.
I live under a rock.
No, that is a word.
All right, so back to the poster, I think.
Question.
Move on. Yeah.
Do we think she's wearing an apron, a skirt? Doesn't look like pants.
Well, how would you
Which
even
would be
know
upsetting.
if it was pants?
I mean,
They
could be. They could
was
be
cut
pleated
off.
baggy pants, but I mean, it kind of looks kind of too bulky.
I mean, leather pants would go with the leather, like, thing.
But it's brown. It looks like brown wool or something.
Is it wool?
It looks, yeah, it's not leathery. Not the pants, anyway.
Shiny.
Or
The shirt thing. It's really
the
shiny.
top of the shirt is definitely leather.
That's what I'm saying. It'll go
No,
with
yeah.
that.
I'm talking about the skirt.
It kind
Oh,
of
the
looks like
skirt.
she's got pockets, which to
Dude,
me
I was gonna
pants.
say that, which would be amazing. Can
Pockets
you
are
imagine
amazing.
if not only they gave her pants, but they gave her pockets?
Pockets are amazing.
Will F. I'm out here for the legal tea. Yeah, sorry. That was my first instinct. Like, okay, was there a lawsuit? In what jurisdiction? Let me look this up. Dresses are basically hoods for your legs. So true. So true. So yeah, I'm thinking like, you know how they describe Brigitta's pants in the books where they're like kind of billowy? Like part of me thinks that this could be like a cinched waist, billowy legged pant, which I would want to
MC
buy
Hammer pants.
in
Hammer
a
time.
heartbeat. I
Yeah,
would
but
want
like
those
MC
pants
Hammer capri pants.
so fast. Why are they capri? You can't see the bottom of them.
I'm just saying they would be cool
Yeah,
looking.
he's just speculating.
So
Come on,
so like gauchos, like
like
men,
gauchos,
men
yeah.
wearing gauchos. Okay.
That'd be amazing.
Hashtag give men pockets. Amen, Thatcher. Amen. Does leather stretch? It's gotta have ties in the back, or I don't think they had zippers back then.
It's in the future, or it's in the past.
I know
It's a wheel.
It's exactly. So at this time, I feel like it's probably tied in the back. That's my guess. Because yeah,
Can you imagine a world cataclysm? People are rebuilding and they've forgotten zippers. Like seriously.
I do like. Speaking of the clothing,
That's happened historically. I mean,
they
like
forgot zippers.
the Romans
They
had
forgot
like
zippers?
concrete and stuff like that, and like literally
It was
They figured
lost.
it
how
out.
to make.
They figured it out not
Yeah,
too long
but
ago.
but people forgot how to make this.
Yeah,
stuff.
like Dark Ages, a lot of much was lost.
Do you know what they figured out? They used salt water.
Oh, okay. Also, I think was it the Bronze Age collapse, like where everything went back to like Stone Age, like that
Maybe,
was a huge, yeah. It
Zippers
happens.
are in the Panarch's palace.
When you have something that cataclysmic of an event as the breaking of the world, where continents literally shift,
yeah,
and people literally go insane and start blowing everyone up. Technology is not as important anymore.
It's zippers. It's not really technology.
Excuse me. Everything is technology.
Say
What
that
do
to
you-
someone in the 1500s.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
well, true. Good point.
Okay, so apparently this is a thing. Like cosplayers, Bernadette Banner, who's like a big cosplayer, concluded that Moraine's dress in the White Tower last season, I guess, had a zipper. So maybe we are doing zippers. Maybe she's got like
Zippers!
a bunch of like silver zippers all over her outfit. You know, like
Maybe.
like biker style.
That's a good point, Norman Garden. Good point. Just given the similarity to Moraine's boleros, Min might be wearing a carrion outfit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's she does have the short collar.
Mm-hmm.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She seems so
Don't have
edgy.
those sashes. The sashes.
Sachet? What?
The sashes. The slashes or whatever.
Oh, the color slashes.
Yeah, the color slashes. But I guess that's
Yeah.
for noble only, not for people visiting.
Yeah,
I don't
those
know.
Nobles.
That's for
Yeah.
nobles only.
I'm not making any zippers, Jessica.
No zippers.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make a shirt that looks like a zipper. That's design.
Yeah.
So we haven't talked about we talked about the clothes, which
Yeah.
know, such a different side of the spectrum, Matt's clothes and men's clothes. We
Yes.
haven't talked about the fact that they're on the poster together and what that means.
Yeah.
Do we think Min starts in Tarvalin? Starts the season. That's where she fled.
Somebody put in the chat that Matt may end up at Min's aunt's bar or inn, and she sees visions of him. She sees visions around him.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that in the chat earlier. I don't remember who it was that said that. So if it was you, say something.
Okay.
And it's a possibility. I mean, again, don't know where she ended up at the end of last season.
That's
So
what it
she
is.
literally,
like, yeah.
she could literally pop up anywhere.
Right.
like anywhere. So her running into Matt would be cool. I don't know if they would travel together, but it would be cool.
Maybe she sees. Okay. Maybe she sees
Go for it.
Rand in a vision with Matt, and is like, "Oh,
Megan said it. Yep.
oh, well done, Megan." And then she's like, "Oh, I guess we need to like team up and go make sure Rand is okay," or like, "You have to be there at Falma in order for Rand to survive, and I need to make sure that happens," or something like that, you know? Because like I was thinking, it wouldn't be outside of the realm of possibility for her to start in Tarvalin, because she is in Tarvalin, I think, a couple times in the first few books, because Swan likes to keep her under her wing, right? And so her being there wouldn't be that weird. Her being there wouldn't be that weird, especially because she's like scared, right? She's fleeing Faldara, and what better place to go than, you know, a place with a bunch of magical ladies that's never been conquered before, right? So there's a chance for that. I'm really intrigued by this whole but do we know in the show where her aunts had an inn? I don't think we have that information yet, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
Oh, didn't they say it in the books where?
I mean, she was in Bearlane, and
it wasn't Farmatting, was it?
I don't know. Somebody's saying in the show she was from Tarvalin. See, that I don't remember.
I don't remember that at all.
But if that's true, then that backs me up, Kelly.
Better yet. Here we go. Companion time.
Companion time.
Well, no. Oh, she's from Bearlon in the books.
I know, but maybe
no, that's where they run into.
No, she's
they
from
run
Bearlon.
into her in Bearlon.
She's from
oh,
there.
that's right.
She's from Bearlon.
Yeah, that's right.
She's from there in the books. I just didn't know if they mentioned her aunt.
She's from TV in the show.
She was in Tarvalin when Rand was born. That's right.
Joe Perry is saying that she's from Tarvalon on the show.
Okay. So maybe she goes home.
She is from Tarvalon on the show. Yeah, that's right. She was there.
I don't recall that. Damn it.
Well,
yeah,
I know
she mentioned she was there when
Tam was there. I remember that now.
Yes.
She saw Tam. Okay. I forgot, but that's fine.
What was she, 5 when she saw him, or
that was another question. We were like, wow, how old? She must have been. Yeah.
How old is she?
She is older than Rand by a bit. You know, not a ton.
She's born in Bearlon. Her aunt's. There's a lot.
I need to rewatch the damn show.
There's a lot.
It's a big. It's like a whole 2 pages. Actually, it goes on to the next page.
It's
okay. A lot.
You don't have to.
I'm not gonna read it all right now.
The fact that she's from Tarvalin in the show, I think, solidifies my theory that they're gonna meet up in Tarvalin. Matt's gonna flee, and she's gonna go with them, either because of a vision that she sees, or because I think it'll be because of a vision that she sees that relates to Rand, and she's gonna be like, "That's where I'm going."
This could be misdirection.
That they shouldn't be in the poster together at all. This is just
it's just misdirection.
That would be major darkfriend energy.
Min the Cougar.
I like it.
Anthea Proudfoot says, I feel like I need to rewatch season 1 again. So, fun fact, I didn't say this before. I'm currently working. I've shot it, and I'll be editing a recap from season 1. So it'll give like the names, the faces. Basically, it's like a primer for the people who haven't watched season 1 in 2 years to get caught back up. So be looking for that the next. Well, I'm still editing, so my latest possible time I'll post is probably like Monday of next week, but hopefully it'll be before that. So watch for that. We'll catch you up. Although I didn't say that Min was from Tarvalin, so that's going to be something that people will just have to discover on their own.
Iris Bear just volunteered to write the Wheel of Time show companion.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
So we'll be expecting that, Iris Bear. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you for volunteering.
I would like it on my desk, 5 p.m. close of business on Friday. Thank you.
Critter Crunch. What? Critter Crunches? What the?
Critter Crunches.
It's actually screwed me up a few times. Like some of the like little things they changed in the show, like some of the history of Arthur Hawkwind. They mixed around the timeline a little bit on the show, and then like I've now forgotten and mixed it up. Not do it like in the books. Like so, I'll be talking about something like, oh yeah, well when Arthur Hawkwind, I was like, and someone corrects me in chat. It's like that's from the show. I was like, oh, it is from the show.
Dang it. There was actually
Didn't happen in
something.
books. Never mind.
There was something on on Saturday we did the charity live stream for the Entertainment Community Fund, which by the way is linked in the description of this video if you still want to donate. But Tavern, it was like we're not talking about the show at all. This is completely original content, and Tavern put together a choose your own adventure from the Two Rivers that was so good. And there was a moment in there that was like something you said, I was like, oh no, that's the show, but it was like, but it wasn't. It was fine. I can't remember what it was though. It was like something that happened. Oh, the braiding ceremony. You mentioned a braiding ceremony, and I was like, no, that's what Egwene did. But then I was like, oh, but they also actually do that in the books too.
Yeah, they do it in the books.
So never mind. It's fine. I was just
read Ravens. Come
on. Ravens is all. It's it's everything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say one last thing on this poster, unless we have other things to say about.
No,
this poster.
have at it.
Uno is in every poster. That's all I care.
As he should be.
As he should.
He should be in every poster. It's his tribute to him dying. Apparently, everybody thinks he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see
I don't believe it.
A Matt buddy road trip episode. That's my goal. That's what I want.
That would be like, oh my God, what was that movie, Stolen Identity, with McCarthy, the comedian?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Stolen Identity. Trading Places.
It's Jason Bateman.
Face Off.
No, it's Jason Bateman. It's called Stolen Identity.
I have no idea.
Well, it's called Stolen Identity. I have no idea. I'm just naming movies that talk about Stolen Identity.
Anyways, it's hilarious. It's
Okay.
a funny ass movie.
I'm gonna pick one that this is actually my least favorite one.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Celine?
Don't you dare.
Celine.
Hold on. No, it's not Celine.
Okay. Because you said it's her least favorite one. Don't talk about my girl like that.
She doesn't want to put that poster up because she knows it's hair.
Oh,
that one's my least favorite one. Because, first of all, they have been marketing the flaming, bloody, goat-kissing fools out of this woman's outfit. I love it, but I've seen it 8 billion times. So the fact that I saw it again on the poster, I was like, okay, it's great. I've seen it. You know what I mean? I've been there. Far is kind of the same thing, where it's like, we've seen him. Like that, like this exact thing is a thing that we've seen, and we know that he's going to be dealing with Suroth. And so none of this was new. That's why it's my least favorite poster. How do you all feel?
Oh, go ahead.
I think this is great. This is fantastic. You have
He
two
loves
fantastic characters in one poster together.
Oh, here we go.
Really,
he's a darkfriend.
really the pivotal.
He's a darkfriend. What the hell are you thinking?
Of the true heroes of the show. And yeah,
the two heroes of the show.
I mean, the two heroes of the wardrobe department, yes, because those outfits slay. But no, not the heroes of the show. Come on, Tavern. How do you feel about this?
I found it to be quite peculiar that they put them in the same shot, because there's speculation that they're in the same shot at the Darkfriend social.
Okay.
Because people were like, well, we're not really sure if that's, what's her face at the Darkfriend social. But I think the poster is a clue. If they're really pairing people up, Brandon, Celine, Matt and Min, these two, which we see them together, right?
We already know they're together.
We know they're together in Falma, but it could also mean that they're together at the Darkfriend social.
I think they are. Oh, you mean like they showed up together, like their dates?
No. Like that's her at the table.
Oh yeah.
But some people don't think it is. I think it's too much of a coincidence that the colors, everything matches her. It's like saying it's not her would be like saying something ridiculous like it's a hood or something. I mean, don't shake your head at me. You knew that was coming.
I feel like I proved my case with the hood. Well,
Okay,
time will tell.
Yeah, we'll go to that next poster and we'll see.
Lanfear's bow. Why does Ishi get the best wardrobe? Yeah, I mean, him and Min are like neck and neck for like the leather accessories. Am I right? Like he gets a leather vest. What?
And it's a cool vest.
Yeah, like the collar. I need somebody to show up to JordanCon and then WoTCon in that outfit, like for sure.
I mean, I just love how they're doing the whole crossover thing with Jurassic World. You know.
Wait a minute.
The added characters on the extra
I'm
screen.
looking
in the
right
Prime.
now.
Okay, please do.
I
Sorry,
shared
Alan.
my screen so you can see the crossover of Jurassic World and the
Okay.
down,
Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta make sure this is.
You do that, I'll go look at
Yeah. You can,
Wheel of Time.
We're all
They
gonna
added-
make this happen.
I shared it
What was
on here. I don't know if
Okay,
you-
one moment. I'll be able to
characters
pull it
to the
up.
Extras.
You can
In a
pair
sec.
it up. You know, if you guys know what I'm talking about,
Okay, there it is.
see if that actually
Now,
works.
let me-
Extras.
I'm testing your knowledge with new software.
You are, but this is good. Okay, so we are gonna show this. Oh, there it is, y'all! Look at me doing things.
Yeah, it's
I don't
yeah. So,
See it. So
Okay.
so you know the
Oh, that.
long call? Yeah, the long call thing.
What? So what? I'm sorry. Why am I showing a dinosaur right now? What?
Oh,
It's a crossover with Jurassic
Oh,
World.
the
It's,
nails!
yeah, the nails.
Okay, I was like, what are we talking about?
The nails.
I forgot what the hell that thing is called. What's it called?
I can't
Okay,
remember what it's
Tavern, did
called.
you find something?
I don't. I'm on Amazon Prime. I'm on
it's
the
a-
extras page.
The Resinosaurus?
Yeah, Thera. That's a Thera. I used to-
Yeah,
Therosaurus?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
nasty. I played it in Ark. the
Okay,
video game.
Therosaurus, Suroth
All right,
crossover.
I'll stop sharing my screen.
I'm on the extras page. I don't see anything.
Okay, what are we talking about then? Point us in the right
I think it was-
direction.
Norman Garden said that. Was it who said it?
Maybe.
I'm trying. I don't see anything there. Let's see under Explore.
It was Kevin Mundweiler. It was
Oh well, they had these. These are the
on
normal
the
people.
extra screen on the Prime app.
Random Therosaurus. No, it's a random Cerathosaurus.
The Ceratosaurus.
Hey, that actually kind of sounds like a dinosaur.
Okay,
People are posting it on Twitter. All right, let's see.
I see the like the main characters with Barney, which were there before. I think.
Season 2. Are
I
you on
don't see
season
anything-
2?
I'm just in the main thing. Hold on. Let me see.
5 things to remember about season 1. Official trailer. Let's do more details. I'm seeing nothing.
I see 59-second bonus thing under extras for season 2. I don't see anything about characters.
All right, let me pull up Twitter. We'll figure this out.
What's going on Twitter? There's something going on Twitter right now?
Apparently.
Let's see. Twitter. Let me switch to.
So if anybody's got a link
Is this just
to
the,
that,
is this
DM
just
me
the-
on Twitter.
The episode of breaking news? Like, what's happening?
It'd be awesome. I'm all about it.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Oh, you do that.
We see the tweeter chaos in here is explain things.
Oh, here
I
we go.
wanna-
Okay, new stuff from Prime Video. Let's see. Screenshot of Prime Video page. We've got under Explore, which was probably
Explore. Okay.
Maybe
I looked
it's based
under
on-
extras.
anyway, so all I'm seeing so far.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. You want to share it?
Yeah. Let me go over here.
Let's see. Let me go back to.
Breaking news,
Share
everybody.
screen. Let me know if you can see it.
Pulling it up.
Oh yeah, season 1 recap
Okay,
thing.
show
oh,
on
characters.
stream.
Okay.
Oh, I'm making it big. Okay, let's look at this.
All right, so we start off with Moraine. I don't know if you want to read it, Kritter, or if you want me to read it.
You go
Okay.
ahead. I'm
All right, for 20 years, Moraine sought the Dragon Reborn. After finding him to be Rand al'Thor, she led him to the Eye of the World to defeat the Dark One. The attack seemed successful, but Moraine was cut off from the one power in the battle. Then we have Rand. After learning he was the Dragon Reborn, the reincarnation of the most powerful Chandler, Rand went to the Eye of the World to defeat the Dark One. After seemingly succeeding, he went into hiding to let everyone think he had died in order to protect those closest to him.
Okay, that sounds a lot like what they're talking about in the press junkets.
Yeah, Lan. Nobody is closer to Moraine than the stoic Lan, her first and only warder, and nobody knows more of her secrets. He has guarded her throughout their quest for the Dragon Reborn, willing to sacrifice his own life in the process.
Okay, so we
Okay.
We can skip Egwene, nobody cares. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
Um,
excuse me.
Egwene couldn't have imagined she would have the ability to channel. She defended Faldara with other female channelers, nearly burning herself out in the process. Believing Rand died at the Eye of the World, she travels to the White Tower to train as an Aes Sedai.
So, confirmed. Moraine let them believe Rand is dead.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Actually-
Darth Dad with a Lan as your profile picture. Very cute.
I don't think I've seen the Marcus
Really cute.
Rutherford and Aloya Smart one.
Oh, yes! Okay! How do you feel?
Yeah.
Give us your reaction.
Well, I just saw it for 2.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm looking because I think we're getting more more of the body in these shots than we were.
Yeah. You
Oh,
are.
interesting.
That
You
dagger.
go the men then. You go the men. And see
dagger's
the pants.
sick
See
as
the
hell.
pants.
Yeah. All right.
Who's the
Marcus.
Okay.
No, you
Marcus.
didn't read
Parent-
Egwene's, did you?
We did. She's
She's in
going to the White
Marquez.
Tower.
Oh, you're right.
Talk
Yeah,
to
I'm
me.
sorry. I take it back. Oh my God! Look at
oh my
Egwene's
God.
outfit. Oh, or not
Oh, that's
Egwene.
awesome.
Sorry,
Avienda.
Avienda. She looks so good.
Look at Perrin's coat.
I mean, yeah, we've seen the coat. The coat's lit.
That
It's-
dagger is sick as hell too on her. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Mhm.
All
Okay.
right. Perrin's guilt about being a monster has only been compounded by a strange affinity with wolves. Okay, that I'm just gonna say I got none of that from the first season, but okay.
Mhm.
Perrin's
He did
guilt
say
about-
the press junket stuff. He did mention that like he's learning more about his wolfy.
Yeah,
side.
but I don't remember him thinking he was a monster. But that might be from something that happens in season 2. So we'll
No,
see.
doesn't he say to Egwene that he's a monster because he killed?
You think?
I'm remembering that
Maybe.
a little bit.
I don't know.
yeah.
I can't see chat right now, so they're gonna have to yell at me.
Anyways, I don't think you finished.
Um,
Keep going.
Okay. He feels that there is a beast inside him, especially when he thinks of taking revenge on Pat and Fane, the darkfriend who brought the Trollocs to the Two Rivers.
Okay.
Okay.
Nynaeve. Nynaeve learned she was the most powerful female channeler in 1,000 years, with the ability to heal dozens of wounded people and fight back an army of Trollocs. Ever devoted to her friends, she followed Egwene to the White Tower despite her distrust of the Aes Sedai.
Sounds right.
Yep. Oh, Leandrin's wearing pants.
She is.
Oh.
She is wearing pants. Yep.
Wearing pants.
Okay.
Oh, look who it is. It's a Matt.
Darn.
Matt has always battled inner
Oh wait,
demons.
so now we can see more. They're definitely pockets.
Okay.
Yeah, see, it definitely looks like pockets for sure. That could be, like you said, a gaucho pant.
A billowy pant. I'm hoping for the billowy
Oh,
pant.
her tattoos are clearer on this picture.
Are they?
That's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty neat. Matt has always battled inner demons, even after Moraine purged him of the Shadar Logoth dagger effects. He could feel it calling to him. Instead of joining his friends in Faldara, he goes to the White Tower to search for the dagger, only to find Leandrin waiting for him.
Okay.
That's new information.
You can skip the next one.
Wow.
Oh, she's got the shortest, the daughter heir of Andor. That's all it says.
And a novice
That's all
Aes Sedai at the White Tower
That's all
who
it
becomes fast friends with Egwene. So, okay, so we were talking about how, Madden said that there was going to be elements of jealousy. It seems like maybe that is not the case with Elaine. So that's cool.
No, I told you, it's probably the case with Nynaeve.
Nynaeve, probably.
Yeah.
Most powerful channeler in 1,000 years.
Oh, here we go. Leandrin. A sharp-tongued Aes Sedai of the Red Aja, Leandrin devoted her life to hunting down male channelers. She has no warder due to her distrust of men. She is also intrigued by
favorite Aes
Nynaeve.
Sedai.
Once she learns this young wisdom is the most powerful female
Okay.
character, and at that we called it.
I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. Love it.
Avienda, a highly skilled maiden of the spear. Avienda is a faithful follower of Aiel traditions. She left the Aiel Waste in search of the Karakarn, the fabled chief of chiefs.
I love her outfit.
Yeah, it's sick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, everything about it is cool.
Yeah, it's pretty great. All right,
Yeah.
let's
All right, moving
let's
on.
see. Celine.
The Hood, a fiery, independent woman working as an innkeeper in
Definitely
the Foregate. So we were right about the Foregate.
Yep.
The poorest part of the wealthy city of Carrion. She lives for the moment, forming a no-strings-attached relationship with Rand. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
No
Bow,
strings
chicka, bow,
attached
bow.
relationship. So it's confirmed. Casual, forsaken sex confirmed.
Bookie,
Chosen,
bookie, mama,
chosen.
confirmed.
Chosen.
Holy! Oh my gosh! Wow.
Casual chosen, not forsaken.
Friends with
Casual
benefits over here on the Wheel of Time.
chosen.
Yeah.
Dark friends with benefits.
What
Oh,
will
no, we-
Egwene say?
What is she? Oh, she's got a cool outfit on too.
Yeah.
I love the fact. Okay, so I love the fact that her outfit is cool, but it still shows the lacy lace underneath,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is kind of she's seduced his dumbass, and he's got his. I mean, like, listen, I would give up the fate of the world. Look at her; she's amazing.
She's pretty beautiful.
He does have his double Huron buckled belt there. which is neat.
Thank you, Rob. Rob said Rand chose wisely. Yeah. Rob, I appreciate your comments.
Whoa.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to size my screen better here. Here we go. Okay. Also, there was a shot of Rand in Faldara and that where he looks like he's about to battle Turok.
Uh-huh.
That did not have the Huron on the sword handle.
The fact that you say it like that.
Okay,
I know it's a
Florida
regional.
thing.
I know it's a Florida thing, but like every time you say it, I'm like, Heron. Oh my god. It's fine. Like it's fine. I get it. Like you also say. I learned that you guys say conch instead of conch. So
it's a conch.
I get it.
Wait, what do you
Right?
call it?
Conch.
Conch.
Yeah, conch shell, right?
It's
Yeah,
a conch.
she calls it a conch.
You know
not a conch.
how
She calls
it's
it a conch.
how it's
She
spelled.
calls it a conch.
The Conch Republic. That's what Key West is. It's
Okay,
conch.
well, I'm from the middle of the country. Like, I didn't know about conch fritters until this year when I went to visit my friend who lives in Miami. So, like, you know,
You ever hear of gator bites? Those are delicious.
I have eaten gator.
Good.
I don't know if
Gator's
it was a
amazing.
gator bite.
yeah.
Okay,
Key West
let's-
succeeded from the Union for like 5 minutes. The Conch Republic.
Yeah, they did.
incredible.
They formed
Good,
their own.
good for
republic.
them.
All right. Where were we? All right, Celine. We talked about her and Randy. With her
Yeah, they're
bunch of
no
brown
strings
arrow.
attached relationship. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Min, born a seer with the ability to glimpse someone's future, Min was forced by her aunties. I love the way they say aunties to become a carnival attraction until she escaped. She has traveled from city to city, bar to bar, avoiding attachments and the Aes Sedai, who either want to study her or use her.
Okay, I wonder if we'll get that like if she's in Tarvalin,
Wait.
we're gonna get that out of it.
Time out.
What?
She didn't hate her aunts in the books.
Mm-mm.
No, I vaguely recall her aunts wanting her to be like more normal, you know, like trying to push her
Right, but
into
this is
conventional
completely
life.
different. This is completely different. They're saying that they forced her to become a carnival attraction because of her powers, probably.
Yeah, that's pretty
until
gross.
she escaped. So that's really
I don't love that for her.
no. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's crazy.
She has a dark past, much like Matt, which I think adds to the depth of the character personally, but I'm certain that people on the internet are going to hate it.
It'd be weird if Matt and Min hooked up before Rand and Min did.
What, Alan?
Her aunts did argue with her for years whether she was allowed to actually leave and do her own thing, though she had been sneaking down the stables as sly as she could. This is from the companion.
Yeah, but they didn't like
Sell her as a side show.
Yeah,
like-
they didn't like tie
No.
her to the bar and have her go pick up pennies and shit from people. Which is it's crazy. All right.
No.
Does Min know Valen Luca? Okay, so I
Watch
don't
the spoilers.
Yeah, I don't think it literally is a carnival attraction. I think they just probably would use her in the show. They're probably using her to like, you know, hey, 20 copper, she'll read your fortune kind of crap in the bar.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it sounds like to me, anyways.
So I'm still trying to, just in case the show does watch this, I'm still trying to petition this. So Valen Luca. Sorry, I'm watching
Spoilers.
right
Wait.
now. Spoilers.
Do we need to put hands up?
Hands up. Yeah.
And leave.
Hold
Hold on. Jim, hand out.
How long?
Danny DeVito for Valen.
He's not gonna
Luca.
hold
I
off.
want it to happen.
Oh, Danny DeVito. Yeah.
Okay, well that's not a spoiler. Like
Okay,
we can
that's
say
not
a
a
name.
Spoiler. I'm just the same name.
I will say
Yeah.
that my personal choice for Valen Luca was Billy Zane. I
God,
think it would be
yes.
amazing.
That'd be good.
Or hold on. What's his name from What We Do in the Shadows?
Oh. Taika Waititi?
No, from the show. The guy who's like, my good man. Like he's so very formal. It's incredible the way he talks. Doesn't matter. He talks like a circus guy.
Keep going. That was
Matt Berry? Yeah,
That's great.
Matthew Berry, I think is his name. So this is
all right.
What, Alan?
I still take your word for it. I have no idea.
Oh, he's fabulous. He's so good.
Ryan Reynolds. Megan Price like Ryan Reynolds.
We're
I
not
think
going to
he'd be
spoil
too
anything.
much.
We're just saying the name of a person and who they
Yeah.
would be good as. But we're talking
No,
about this
I
stuff.
have a person for Ryan Reynolds that I think Ryan, but it's way later. We're not gonna-
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Min and her aunts, maybe not the best
Yeah.
relationship.
No, that's a twist.
I like it. I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
All right. On to the best characters according to Alan.
My favorite.
Sirach.
No, not Matthew Perry.
Sterathosaurus.
Perry,
Say it
I
right.
think.
Sterathosaurus.
A terrifying and merciless Shanshan noblewoman seemingly in charge of the Shanshan attack in the Westlands.
Ooh, that seemingly is pretty
Yeah,
loaded.
that's a
loaded word.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all know who's in charge. The one whispering in her ear in this photo.
Val and Luca?
Yeah. Yeah, Val and Luca.
Oh, all right. Moving on to
Yes, guys.
the man, the myth.
The legend.
Firefish.
Fish.
He is the
Firefish.
strongest and most devoted of the Forsaken. Powerful channelers who swore themselves to the Dark One thousands of years ago and were imprisoned by the first dragon in seals of the One Power. Ishamael is a master of deception.
Interesting. They're saying Shamiel now, not the Dark One. Because when did they make that switch in the marketing?
I think when
in the trailer.
when Moraine said in the trailer,
okay.
we beat his or we let loose his
But
fiercest
originally
lieutenant.
Set
this
his
was
strongest
the
lieutenant
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
But also, in the sneak, did you see the sneak peek clip after episode 8 of season 1, Alan?
It did.
Okay, the dark. Yeah, so he admits it himself. He says like
Okay,
they call me
good point.
Forsaken, blah blah blah.
I was just wondering when the shift happened. Like, at what point did the marketing shift? But yeah, okay. Trailer.
That's a good question. It's a good question.
Oh, well, hold on. Kevin Mundweiler is like 1,000s. They just forgot a comma, I think. Themselves to the Dark One, thousands of years. There should have been a comma there. I personally would have put a comma there, but because now it just looks like Dark 1,000s.
Okay, what do we? Who swore themselves to the dark 1000s of years ago? I think that's. I don't know how else you would have written it, but yeah. And we're imprisoned by the first dragon. So I thought you were going to point out, Alan, that they say they were imprisoned by the first dragon because in the in episode 8 in the cold open, she calls him the Dragon Reborn.
Mm-hmm.
At least in
Does
the
she?
subtitles. Yeah, she does. Because I trust me, the internet was like, Dragon Reborn! He was the first dragon! Like, trust me, there was a whole uproar about it. So there, maybe this is a course correction.
Well, yeah, but think about it, though, because remember Rafe said in his interviews that they treated Moraine's search, and we've said this a bunch of times, they treated Moraine's search for the Dragon Reborn as if it was somebody out trying to find the reborn Dalai Lama, right? How they have to look for the child and test and all that stuff. So for the show, they might have changed it because remember, it's a pattern, it's a circle, it's a wheel that the dragon keeps getting reborn. So therefore, Lews Therin on the show may be a dragon reborn as opposed to the dragon. Just to make it probably more plausible to new viewers.
So, okay, so basically what is possible based on this description is that every time the dragon comes up, he's sealing them behind seals, right? Because then it would allow for Lews Therin Telamon to be a dragon reborn, you know, and for this text to still be accurate. Compared, with the show.
They've changed so much on the show that I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, does it bother me? No, because we've established that at this point, the only thing that still bugs me is Loyal. Everything else, the changes are the changes. I mean, it's a different telling of the story.
Well, no, I mean, this isn't a book to show change. This is a inner show change within the show change, because in the first season
they call him
the Dragon Reborn,
Sorry.
and here they're calling him the first dragon.
yeah, that's my fault. Sorry, I
You're okay. You're sorry. Just wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
No, you're good. You're right.
So yeah, this is interesting. Basically, it's
seals as strong as Ziploc bags.
I'm just envisioning Sarah Nakamura being like, he's not the Dragon Reborn. Like, we gotta fix it. Maybe. Let's see.
It's a long time to not have Dr. Peppers, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not mad about the change. I just find it interesting. that even within the show, it's like continuity wise, it's like possibly something is maybe either way was a mistake, or it is like the suggestion that every time the dragon comes up, the seals happen. You know, that's definitely possible.
I have a question for the chat.
Okay.
Do we think? Well, no, we should know, huh? She should be bald, shouldn't she?
We're not spoiling shit. Tavern.
No, we're in book 3.
Okay. Who are we talking about then?
I'm talking about Sarath.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about somebody else.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sarath has isn't she half shaved? Her head's not all the way
Might be.
shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's half shaved.
She's not fully
Because
shaved.
I'm looking at her headpiece, which is freaking phenomenal. Actually, that whole exoskeleton thing that's going on is incredible. And then she's got these feather horn things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then her Srothosaurus claws.
Yeah, and a Tyrannosaurus claws. And I'm trying to figure out what kind of hairstyle she might have under here.
Oh, interesting. Fudgy Vamp says interviews say this woman is bald. So yeah,
There
in
you
the
go.
books, I believe she was half shaved. Either way,
Yeah.
like, you know, I feel like you could take the leap from half shaved to bald. Like nobility has shaved heads and long nails. That's just the way it is. Let's go back to the Landfair one, if you don't mind.
All right, fine. You want to look at the hair? Her incredible, luscious hair?
No, you know what I find interesting is everyone
It is
feel
hair.
all
It's
of
definitely
all
this
of
picture.
well that is, but all of Team Hair feeling incredibly vindicated by the fact that in the picture that we were talking about, it looks completely different than this. Like it's shorter.
Yeah.
Like what's the explanation for that?
It wasn't shorter. It was tucked behind her.
Oh,
behind her.
almost like as if like it was caught up in a hairnet or under a hood.
No, as if maybe it was just tossed over one shoulder.
You could see it on both sides.
I'm telling you right now, you are not correct. I swear, we need to bet on this.
I already have a bet going. I'm not gonna bet everyone.
You do have a bet with the whole Black Tower podcast, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I saw that unfold. I was laughing.
So I'm so fascinated by this no strings attached relationship. Do you think
Yeah.
like so basically this has me wondering what the time jump, the length of the time jump. Has anyone confirmed it actually?
Somebody said in one of the interviews or something that I think it was like 2 months, 4 months, something like that.
Rand moves on that quickly.
Somebody said, I don't know if it was a Gwaine, a Maddie or somebody. I saw somebody post it. Shit. Does anybody in the chat know what I'm talking about?
So last I heard, somebody on Twitter was like, "Oh, 5 months." I feel like, but they were like, I can't remember which
5
article
months.
it was.
Albers here says it was 5 months.
Flicker was 6 months, right?
No, 4.
Yeah. Oh,
Four.
four.
4
Okay.
months. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
5
everyone's
months.
saying 5 months.
Yeah.
Okay, that feels pretty
flicker,
confirmed then.
flicker.
But still, that's
shirt.
pretty quick.
Nice.
That's pretty quick.
It is, but I guess like 5 months is, you know, I feel like you get to the 3 month mark and you're like, well, they think I'm dead. So I guess
Well,
this hot innkeeper who's like accidentally falling into my bed when she's making it, you know, I guess.
Might I tuck you in, sir?
Yeah, right. But that's interesting that the whole innkeeper thing fascinated us all not like 5 days ago. And now we're getting, oh, by the way, for sure, they're in a no strings attached relationship. Like, what?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's freaking me out.
Sounds great.
He's tapping into the power. For
Alan's like, nice. That's what I'm
Nice.
looking for here.
Can she turn him? Can this turning be better? Break the wheel. Break the wheel.
Okay, wait. So Alan hadn't seen Avienda, right? So let's go back to the one you hadn't seen, which was Avienda.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen this one. You know, because I think I would have noticed. Was this one the last one to release on the day?
No,
it was toward the end.
The Surath one was the last one.
Okay, yeah, the Surath one was the last one.
I saw the Surath one.
It was Min and Match was the second to last, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, yeah. Cool. Yeah. No. Alvin is badass. I actually love this casting too.
Yeah.
I mean, I said that a while ago, back before joining Con, whenever it was announced. But yeah, the outfit's awesome. I mean, it looks very Aielish.
Yeah.
Not sure what Parent's wearing. It's dark.
It's fun.
I like it. I think it's cool as hell looking.
It makes him look bigger. I mean, I like that aspect of it because Parent's supposed to be gigantic.
Yeah.
It makes him look like a squire.
Kind of.
Yeah,
kind of.
Which kind of makes sense, seeing as he's starting to get into his physicality.
Is it leather that he's wearing? Is it like a blacksmith?
No, it's like a woven material.
Yeah, it's woven material.
Okay. Like it almost looks like cord, like woven cord.
I was thinking like almost like a blacksmith apron, like the heavy leather. But
no, that's not it. This is like it's almost like military paracord that's been woven.
Yeah, that's what it
something.
looks like.
Yeah.
That's really what it looks like.
Like it's really dark, and it's not big enough on my screen to really. Like on this screen, it's probably big enough on that screen. Hold on, let me look at the actual live stream.
I can also, if you're tired of sharing yours, Tavern, I can pull back just the posters.
Now I can see it better. Hold on, I can see it better now.
Okay, good. He can see it now.
No, I like it. No, that's pretty cool. Actually, really detailed. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like he's still wearing his ring.
What's he having his on? Is that her hand or his? Like, is that like a little side satchel that he has off his belt?
Over here?
Yeah, like right there. What's that?
That's her hand.
That's her hand. Okay.
That's her hand coming down.
Because I thought maybe it was something hanging off his belt. Okay.
No. Trust me, I looked for that already.
Not an axe.
not there. Woven Grom skin. Nice, Rob. I love it.
Are we gonna get Grom? Are we getting Saunting creatures?
Okay, so here's the thing.
Wait, I thought.
Yakin?
Yeah, go ahead, Tavern.
It depends because. It's going to depend on how much money they got per episode for this year, because putting Groms or Racken or any of that is going to cost some CGI money.
They could always do it for the second return too. They could always save it for that.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
Definitely
this was
could.
the first expeditionary party where they bring the full Rockin' force, but
right
to not have Rockins would be.
That was kind of a spoiler, but all right.
Oh,
you're okay.
No, they
come back.
In the Great Hunt.
Yeah,
that's true.
They do.
Oh, but I mentioned the second. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's fine.
But you really thought they're gone forever, guys? Did
you really think this giant force is just like
just gonna be all right? We're still we're gonna go away.
Okay. Honestly, how freaking cool do you think, or how powerful do you think she feels wearing that?
I mean, so powerful. Like, I can't wait to make. I'm gonna make a maiden cosplay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was in the military, and I had my uniform on, it was a whole different. I was a completely different person.
Yeah. When
I was in uniform, and it's crazy what clothes will do for you. It's insane, and being able to wear that, that's incredible. Look at the knife. Oh my god, everything.
Well, didn't somebody say that in an interview? Like, it was like
I think it was her. I think it was them. It was the three Aiel, yeah.
Oh, I could have sworn it was also maybe somebody talking about the guy who plays Turok. Like, or maybe we were talking about that guy.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if you put that on, like, you are beast mode. You know what I mean? Okay, by the way, I didn't say this. I didn't advertise this, but I'm going to give away 2 stickers on this stream. Okay? So I'm about to it's a Kritter XD sticker. They're fun. You can put them anywhere. I think it was Sunflower Sedai. They match her water bottle perfectly. So I'm opening the first one right now. Hopefully it works. It works. So you type _raffle no spaces to join, and I'll close it in like 4 minutes. But we can keep talking about this because don't they look? Yeah, I think I'm trying to decide what my favorite poster of this whole thing was.
You want me to scroll through?
What?
You want to scroll through, or do you want to bring the posters back up?
Oh, the posters are back up, actually.
Okay.
Because I was allowed to make it bigger this way.
Am I allowed to do it? Sorry, you did it.
Yeah, you can do it. Absolutely.
All right, posters are back up. You're in charge. You got the
perfect. It's there. You should be able to see it
got
already.
The power.
Yeah, no, it's cool that we get to see a little bit more of the back characters in those character shots that we saw.
Yeah,
that's cool.
A little more detail. Yeah.
Also, let me scroll through here to see if there's anything else that we're missing.
Yeah, like other than the character descriptions, because those are some fun little tidbits there.
Yeah, no, there was definitely some info in there. They have a season 1 recap.
They already posted that.
Yeah. So they have 5 things to remember about season 1 we've already seen.
Yeah.
Related. That's just a bunch of other shows and crap and details about the show. No, I don't see anything else for season 2.
Okay. We haven't talked about all the posters yet. I just realized that. So let's.
We haven't talked about what?
All the posters yet.
Oh, true. All right.
Let's do this one. Elaine and Egwene.
Elaine and Egwene.
So does anybody?
Don't forget to hit the like button if you're liking the stream,
Oh,
please.
please, yes. So I find it interesting that Egwene's threads appear to be thicker than Elaine's. To me, that makes sense because
It's chonky.
they're chunky.
Chunky.
Yeah, they're thick.
They're thick with juicies.
Girthy.
Wow.
And so, like, it makes sense because Egwene in The Great Hunt is forced, right, by the Shan-Chan. She learns how to channel way faster than she's supposed to because of her, captivity.
Training. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, by the end of The Great Hunt, Elaine is also somehow advanced enough to become an accepted, right? To me, narratively, that didn't make as much sense. So the fact here that I'm seeing that maybe Egwene, at least temporarily, is going to be stronger than Elaine, if the context clues are actually accurate, I kind of like that. How do you guys feel about it?
Okay. We talked about this when we were looking at the snippets where we were seeing Egwene and Elaine and them getting attacked in Falma when they first show up in Falma. And that scene where we don't know exactly it is that Elaine is doing.
Yeah.
Where the weave comes around her and it kind of fizzles and then it shoots back out.
Yeah.
I think we're going to find out that she picks things up really fast.
Okay.
And so from watching other people, she can pick things up way quicker than most, which would explain, the her catching up. But yeah, I think she's going to be, and it makes sense, without giving spoilers. We do know that later on she's very adept at certain things, just from watching and picking things up.
Yeah.
So that would be cool if that's how they showed it on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see
Also,
that.
her dagger looks a lot like the damn oath rod.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty cool dagger.
It's freaking cool.
Alan, any standout thoughts about the Elaine Egwene poster?
How soon do we get a bath?
We've already gotten multiple baths. Moraine is our bath
Moraine.
queen.
But come on.
Listen, Elaine's gonna catch up in season 2.
Exactly.
Wow,
It
bold
has to
prediction.
catch
That would be 3 baths in one
I would
season.
laugh my ass off if she was in a bath every episode. I would laugh my butt off. That would be amazing.
Okay.
No, I enjoyed this. I mean, obviously, this goes with the books as well, like just how besties they become. Elaine with everybody. I mean, Elaine just gets along with all of them.
Yeah.
She's the glue that kind of like, I mean, whether it's I'd be careful with spoilers. But yeah, no, she just gets along with a lot of people, and I like that they're pairing these two together because definitely they hit it off really well in the tower as novices.
Yeah.
So I just
That's cool.
Like this little besties little poster moment.
Yeah. I actually realized I have been calling her Kiara, but I think it's like Kira, right? The way we pronounce her name. I think it's Kira. Now, after seeing the junket stuff, basically, I think she looks and sounds like the perfect Elaine. So I can't wait to see her like actually in action. You know what I mean? Like she
looks the part. She's a
that's
total
what I said.
knockout.
She looks and sounds
exactly
exactly
amazing looking.
Right. And so I want to see her like doing the stuff. I want to see her doing the thing, and I will in like a week and 5 days or whatever. Like
Yeah.
Okay. So amazing poster. We love to see it.
The cool thing about Egwene, Nynaeve, Elaine, any of the other younger Aes Sedai is from the books. For me, it was the fact that you're seeing the future of the tower, right?
Yeah.
As they get older and more powerful, you're seeing them, and they change throughout the series. So I'd like to see that in the show as well. I don't know how much they can do their arcs, but it'd be cool to see them not only grow with the power, but grow with their political maneuvering and stuff.
With that
That'd be
being
pretty
said,
neat.
I
Yeah.
picked a winner in the giveaway, and it's
Oop!
Katie Wright. Congratulations,
Nice.
Katie!
Yeah, Katie.
I am DM me on Twitter or
Yeah.
Discord and let me know your address, and I will get that sent out. I'm gonna reset right now and open up a second one.
Another one right away.
Boop boop boop. Another one right. Well, yeah, we're getting late in the evening,
Yeah,
so another
late
one
in the
right away.
evening.
Opening giveaway. Good, congratulations, Katie Wright. Don't forget to contact me.
Katie, we love you too. The Will Reads.
Oh yay! That's exciting.
She's on our stream a lot. So.
That's so fun.
And I know where she is in the books, and I haven't spoiled her yet, unless she listens to the Mary Light comment. But
Okay, so the hand up thing is an important thing for everyone.
for everyone, not just Katie.
I just want to say that I just saw on Twitter that Sunflower Sadai stopped washing dishes so she could join us here on the Will and Chill Show.
Woo! We love to see it. Thank you, Sunflower Sadai. And in case you didn't hear last time, to enter the giveaway of one of my Kritter XD stickers that I got from New Creations by Jen, you just got to ! raffle, no spaces. So that's how it happens. That's how you do it. Okay, was that all the posters? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think it was, but
You don't think it was? We did Perrin and Avienda. We did Rand and Celine. We talked about a lot.
yeah, we kind of covered them all in the other thing too, so
Yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, let me actually just take another look at them to make sure. 90 evenly entered, yes. Seraph, yes. Perrin, yes. Matt, yes. Rand, yes. I think we did it. We did it.
All right.
Celine and Rand was the only one we didn't do big, but
Yeah, I'll bring it up big so we can see because
Yeah.
it's a pretty poster.
we talked about it though.
We did. Well, yeah. I mean, the friends with benefits nonsense. Like,
Yeah, that's a lot of information right there.
I feel like I'm just supposed to feel slighted by that because
Giggity.
because I'm
Giggity.
the queen.
Giggity.
Oh my God, Lanfear on Twitter is gonna have a field day.
Yeah, definitely.
And
on X.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
Katie.
we call it Twitter.
Noted. I will be looking.
Oh, the X of Time Awards.
Nope, we refuse. We refuse. There are words that are banned on the stream. One of them is the G word.
the G person.
The G person word we don't talk about. And then now it's the renaming of Twitter. We don't talk about that either.
Okay.
The hints and clues with the poster, Willa. What are we talking about here? Hints and clues. Hints and clues. Like in
This
the
is
posters
my favorite
themselves?
poster, by the way.
Okay, yeah, Willa, hit me with a clue, or a hint, or a clue.
Okay,
or, you're talking about the hints and clues that were in different languages. Is that what you're talking about, Will? Because I do have those translated.
Yeah. Okay, Al, no, I want to know why this is your favorite poster.
Oh, because my favorite dark friend's in it.
Oh, she's your favorite dark friend?
No, she's Ian's favorite dark friend. But
Oh.
no, my favorite dark friend. Who is my favorite dark friend? That's a good question.
Let's see where those
Yeah,
images are.
I'm a big fan of Thane. No.
Who's my favorite
Thane.
dark friend, actually?
I'm trying to think of who
Thane
my
is my favorite.
It's probably no. I don't know if Thane is. I would say it's actually one of the sisters.
Oh, be careful with spoilers.
Yep. We're gonna talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, they're not here. Where did I?
Okay,
put
we're getting
those?
some entries. ! Raffle, no spaces. Don't forget. I'll probably close it in like 2 minutes. Oh, they were neat / spoilery. It's the best poster because team hair, except for that it looks so different. So different from the thing
Rob
we were
says
talking
Pater.
about.
Pater's the worst dark friend.
Tater.
He's
Oh, Pater.
terrible.
The worst
You
dark
say
friend.
Pater?
Yeah, he's the worst dark. We sell Team Pater merchandise for the Will Reads because we had a whole episode where we bashed on Pater. How he is the worst dark friend of all time. Yeah, Rob New Creation by Jin makes our t-shirts for Team Pater t-shirts. But yeah, I think the back of it, what does it say? Not an A team dark friend, not a B team, not even C team. It's like
Poor guy.
he's like the worst dark friend ever.
All right. Do you want me to share to go over the? They were talking about the clues. And the
Oh
hints
sure,
that
yeah.
were-
We'll do
Yeah.
like a speed run of that. Let's do that.
Yeah. Here, let me move this. I'll have to do it from inside of Canva, so because I don't know
Okay.
where I put them.
I've got it visible.
Window, boom, share. All right, got it.
Let me see. Show on stream. Boom. God, this is like professional level stream now.
It's
Incredible.
amazing, right? This is
I'm gonna zoom in, so don't worry about adjusting. Like, I'm gonna make it smaller and stuff. Okay,
well,
so
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here so everybody can see it. All right, so this is the first poster. Student of Anasi and Edane, though their teachings varied greatly. So it's kind of like, I mean, I thought it was a double thing. They both learned from those two people, but they're also teaching Rand, but that's just me. All right. So these were numbers. This is what came up. This is the...
Did someone say my name? Says Pater in the chat.
Nice. Nice. So yeah, that's what the rest of this was. And this is the line from that timestamp. It could be warmer.
Mm-hmm.
And they were both in that scene, so that's what that's from.
Makes sense.
All right. Number 2.
No
daughter of the tree of man, yet child of the fruit of trees. I thought they were talking about Nynaeve, but I'm completely off on. I have no clue what the hell they're talking about there.
Daughter of the tree of man, yet child of the fruit of trees. Yeah, what is that supposed to mean? I haven't thought about that at all.
No clue.
It's Liandrin and Nynaeve, daughter of the tree of man. Which you would think would be like a Vendosora.
Or maybe it's saying that she was born of man, but she likes women. I don't know.
Tanchico has a tree connection. Okay.
Yeah, I have no clue.
It's a tanning connection.
Nice.
In the sigil. Oh.
Tanning.
What in the sigil? What are we talking about?
Child of the daughter of the... Isn't Liandrin from Tanchico and she likes persimmons? Tree of Man is an obscure reference to Tarabon / Almouth Plain, which is where Liandrin's from. Okay.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. Thank you, Fudgy.
Tanchico does have beautiful beaches. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. These were the numbers, the translation, the timestamp, and the quote at the timestamp was the persimmons are in season.
Okay.
And we have the poster.
Love it.
Here, soul of fire, heart of stone, in pride he conquers, forcing the proud to yield. That's totally Rand. Or the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds pretty.
Old Tongue, what it was. And I actually have on here what Amazon Prime and where it was, so it was Netherlands. I didn't know
there was an Amazon Prime Netherlands.
Yeah. Okay. There's a timestamp. I don't know what to do. Rand, I don't think that's... Oh, no, that is the right timestamp. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Okay. Classic Rand.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Indecisive.
Yep.
We have... this one was Germany. So, Koreanes erben un Kristallwebern, sie hat große Erdicht macht. I don't speak German, so good.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No, I don't.
Ein bisschen.
Un poco, yeah.
Yeah, look, you don't say that's macht, do you? It's macht.
Macht.
So, Conch Republic.
Sie hat große
that translated to Corianon's heiress and Crystal Weaver. She has great earthly power.
So Corianon Nadil was the Dreamwalker in the White Tower. That makes sense. And Egwene has a particular talent with channeling earth weaves. So yeah, that makes sense.
And the quote was from that timestamp was, "We're coming back."
Love it.
I want you back.
I want you back.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is from the United Kingdom. I swear to God, once they changed from different languages back to this, I tried to read this in some weird language that didn't exist.
It's in Welsh.
Well, kin to gnome, like at first, like reading that, you could be in a different language.
I was like, what the hell? Oh yeah, kin to gnome, but cousin of Billy. He who soars reveals his destiny. That's from the UK.
So that's Perrin.
That's Perrin, and the quote from that timestamp was, "Some things you can't run away from."
And Hopper. Presumably a reference to Hopper, he who soars.
Yep. Hopper.
Nice.
The seagulls. This is from Brazil.
Gotta get away.
A duela do baril, ela está vestida no miner's rest. The barrel stave. She is dressed in the miner's rest.
I do not speak Portuguese, so
I don't either.
Um,
Barrel stave the name of the inn she's at or something?
It might be. At first I went back and forth because I thought if they're talking about both of them, I thought that they might be talking about like a quarterstaff. But I looked at different versions of this, and it all comes back to the barrel stave, which talks maybe an inn or a bar or something.
Yeah.
She is dressed in the miner's rest, so I don't know what that means. The quote from this timestamp was "rainbows and carnivals and 3 beautiful women."
Nice.
When she's reading Rand in the first season. And then the last one, this was from Mexico. Golpeado pero no derrotado en la puerta del salón de los sirvientes oscuro. Una mente destrozado para que fuera cruel, no amable.
You know I don't speak German.
Good, because that was Bangladeshi. Struck but not defeated at the door of the servants' hall, he healed a shattered mind to be cruel, not kind.
That's Ishi to the T.
Father of lies, betrayer of hope, forsaken is the quote from this timestamp. Yeah, this to me, this is referring to him coming back and tormenting Luz right before the shit blew up.
Without a doubt.
Perfect. Yeah, so that's that quote, and that was the end of that.
Nice.
So let me stop sharing.
Okay. Thank you for that. I'm going to close the giveaway now. Let's see. Closing giveaway. Picking winner. We've got Larry Daniels.
Larry Daniels.
Larry Daniels. So the sticker is all yours. You can DM me on Discord, because I know we're Discord, or anywhere, really, because I know you. So yes, awesome. Congratulations to both winners. Usually at the end of the Wheel and Chill show, since we've covered all the posters, we'll probably wrap it up. We do like a last thoughts. It can be literally about anything. It could be what you're going to do, when the show comes out. It could be last thoughts about the posters. It's going to be it could be what you think is going to happen on WoT Wednesday. Anything. So I'll let Tavern go first to kind of like pave the way and give you time to think.
All right. One, thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. Two, we've had 50 something people in here throughout the entirety of the stream. We've got 29 likes. This is a shout out for Kritter and her channel. She does an outstanding job leading us here and on her own. So smash that like button. Seriously, if you enjoyed the stream, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps her out. So please do that. And that's what I have. I love you guys all.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
So nice.
Alan, all you.
My final thoughts. Well, my thoughts right now is tomorrow's Taco Tuesday. So
Taco Tuesday.
Cerathosaurus. That's my final thoughts. Is I can't wait to see the claws in action. Just shink.
Shink.
I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to watch it, honestly, because if that's the time that it's being released, we'll see. So I'll just have to turn off all social media on Friday and watch it Friday night.
Isn't that so sad? Like, it should be trending, but instead we're all going to be like, no, I can't look.
Yeah, I can't look. So yeah. And then I'll probably binge watch Friday night. But yeah, so that's my final thoughts. So I'm ready to binge watch the 3 episodes. It's 3, right?
It's 3. Yeah.
3 episodes.
Yeah. Binge watch them and yeah, hopefully enjoy it. So
amazing. Okay. Well, my final thoughts. I guess you guys already know what my plans are for the release. So I'll guess what we're gonna get for WoT Wednesday.
Ooh.
I feel like every time I guess it's music, it's not music, and so people keep saying like, oh man, we need a teaser trailer or something, but I'm not sure we're going to get that. So I'm going to say music. We're going to get some Lauren Balfe, like something's going to drop, and we're going to get to hear some tracks.
He tweeted
some time after time.
Some sick
tweeted. Yeah, he tweeted yesterday. And I lost my shit. I immediately went to Twitter to see what he had tweeted, and it was like, "Go England," and I was like, "Damn."
Origins. Oh, we're getting some predictions that we're going to get some Origins.
Yeah.
We are technically in August.
They did say Origins would come out in August. They did not specify the year.
Technically.
Okay, but in a different post, they said next month, and that was in, that was
the coffee incident.
July of 2022.
With the intern.
So
the intern spilled coffee on it, apparently.
Okay, Sunflower said I was predicting they'll give us the real release time. I don't know if that would be the only thing they'd give us on a WoT Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like that feels like too small. Because
not if they spread it out in Old Tongue over 5 hours.
Okay, maybe. Fudgy
like
Vamp
one
is
number
saying,
at a time.
They'll give us puzzle pieces.
Balfe this week, Origins next week, then show Friday. Let's do it. Yeah, we're so close. We only have 2 WoT Wednesdays left, so it's like, what is going to happen? You know, sky's the limit. Okay, so that's going to be it for us. I think. Alan, thank you so much for joining. This was great. It was so nice to have you.
Thank you, buddy.
Tavern, always a pleasure. Chat, thank you for being here, everyone. This was so much fun. I don't believe, because I too will be traveling, I don't believe we'll have a Wheel and Chill show next week. So the next Wheel and Chill show we have might be after 3 episodes have dropped. Can you believe that? Like, how wild is that? Because next week Monday would be the Monday before the shows drop. So then the next stream we have would be the next Monday, and that would be after the show. Like, we skip one Wheel and Chill, and the Wheel of Time has released its first 3 episodes. Like, how wild is that?
I feel honored that I was on the last show before the release of.
You should. It's a really our very first Wheel and Chill episode was what we did 1 episode before the premiere of season 1.
We were basically testing our stream.
So this is basically the redo of our first ever episode, and Alan was the guest. So thanks, Alan.
Thank you,
Alan.
Amazing.
It was fun. A good time.
It was a good time. Okay, thanks everyone in the chat. Thank you all for being here, and we'll be around because the show is coming in like 10 days. So it's pretty exciting time.
10 days.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.